The most dangerous man in the room is the one who stays silent. Think about it. Who holds the real power in a negotiation? The one talking or the one who sits back in silence, observing, calculating? Today, I'm revealing a hidden power move that 99% of men overlook. Why introverts, yes, the ones you underestimate, are the most dangerous players in the game of power, success, and influence. If you think loud men are the most dominant, you've already lost, because the truly powerful, they let their silence do the talking. In fact, research from Quiet Strengths, Adaptable Introversion in the Workplace highlights that introverts thrive in professional environments by leveraging their deep focus, empathy, and strategic thinking. Unlike their louder counterparts, they dominate by observing, analyzing, and executing with precision. If you're ready to start using silence as a weapon for power and success, make sure you subscribe right now. This channel is built for men like you, those who think differently, move strategically, and want the edge in life. The myth of loud power. Society tells you that dominance belongs to the loudest voice in the room, the alpha stereotype, commanding attention, making noise, being the center of everything. But let me tell you something, real power doesn't need to announce itself. The most influential men in history, the richest, most powerful figures, they weren't the ones screaming for attention. They were the ones who controlled the conversation by saying less and letting others reveal their weaknesses. The more you speak, the more you expose yourself. The more you listen, the more control you gain. Ever noticed how the most dangerous predators in the wild are the quietest? The panther stalks in silence. The shark swims without a sound. And yet when they strike, game over. Now here's where it gets interesting. The psychology of silence. Why it's your greatest weapon. Silence creates discomfort. And discomfort makes people talk. The human brain craves closure. So when you don't respond immediately, people start filling in the gaps, often exposing their own insecurities, weaknesses, and true intentions. This is how the silent man gains leverage. In negotiations, the one who talks less wins. The more the other person speaks, the more they reveal what they truly want and their limits. In relationships, the one who stays composed and doesn't react emotionally controls the dynamic. In business, the quiet observer identifies opportunities that the loud ones miss. Silence forces people to lean in, to pay attention, to respect your presence. Because in a world full of noise, mystery is power. But that's just the start. Silence also builds an aura of authority. When you don't rush to speak, people assume you know more than you do. They project intelligence, strength, and control onto you because silence is associated with confidence. Think about it. The most respected leaders in any room aren't the ones begging for attention. They are the ones who command attention by controlling their energy, their words, and their reactions. Silence is also a tool of intimidation. When you don't react, you put the other person on edge. They start questioning themselves, their position, their words. This is why silence is used by interrogators, negotiators, and power players alike, because it forces the other person to break first. And here's the secret nobody will tell you. The world rewards those who master the art of controlled silence. In fact, research shows that introverts often excel in professional settings by leveraging their natural abilities, deep focus, empathy, and thoughtful decision-making. Studies highlight that when introverts prepare thoroughly and create a conducive work environment, they thrive in high-stakes situations. And by the way, if this is resonating with you, hit that subscribe button. I break down high-level strategies like this regularly, so you don't just survive, you dominate. So, if you're naturally more reserved, understand this. Your silence isn't a weakness. It's your most powerful weapon. How to use silence to dominate. So how do you use this weapon? Here are 5 power moves you can start using today. Number 1. The pause technique. Most men rush to respond because they fear losing the moment in a conversation. But the most powerful men? They delay their responses, strategically. After someone speaks, don't rush to respond. Pause. Let them feel the weight of their own words. They'll either backtrack, reveal more, or grow uncomfortable. Whether in negotiations, arguments, or high-stakes discussions, delaying your answer forces the other person to fill in the gaps and expose their real motives. Number 2. Minimalist speech. Most men explain too much. They feel the need to justify themselves. But powerful men? They speak in short, controlled sentences, forcing others to fill in the gaps and chase for more clarity. The fewer words you use, the more weight each word carries. Say only what is necessary. Be deliberate. When you do speak, people will actually listen because your words carry weight. Number 3. Strategic absence. Sometimes the most powerful move is to remove yourself completely. Let people feel your silence. In business, in relationships, in negotiations, your absence creates demand. Number 4. The controlled stare. Instead of reacting verbally, master the art of using your gaze. A controlled, steady look can apply pressure without you saying a word. This is especially effective in conflicts and power plays. Number 5. Silence in decision-making. Never reveal your thoughts immediately. When faced with choices, especially in business or negotiations, take your time. The longer you remain silent, the more control you have over the outcome. Most men are predictable. They react, they over-explain, they fill every silence with meaningless words. But the 1%, they understand that silence is a loaded gun, and the man who wields it becomes untouchable. Conclusion: the next level of power. Silence is not just about saying less. It's about commanding more. It's a tool of influence, respect, and control. When you embrace the power of silence, you're no longer reactive. You become the one who dictates the terms. Whether it's in business, relationships, or social dynamics, those who control their words control the world. So ask yourself, are you going to be the man who can't stop talking, or the one who watches, waits, and then dominates? Subscribe now and take your dominance to another level. If you're serious about leveling up your power and wealth, this is just the beginning. The next step: understanding the most powerful force in success, the power of compounding. Click the video on your screen now, and I'll show you how to multiply your influence, wealth, and dominance exponentially.